hello. Hope all is well with you. I'm just hoping you guys can hear me. Before I start this crazy car, welcome to Life of Paulette. And as y'all know, in Hawaii, y'all probably having a whole lot of snow over here. No, ma'am. The sun is hot. It's definitely one of those days where I wish we had a little snow. But anyway, guys, I'm going to double check because I'm about to pull off and I want to make sure that, y'all can hear me, not when I'm halfway into the video and it's like, you're muted. Yes, thanks to this beautiful Google phone. But yeah, let me double check that. But in the meantime, guys, today it's Tuesday. And like always, we're going to come on here. We're going to be doing some resetting. We're going to talk about a little bit of resetting, because it's about that time, especially January 6th already. So hopefully you guys are having your New Year's resolution all coming together. You all made some plan, got your dream boards going. Y'all know about all the good stuff. And I am just hoping and praying that that is just something that you guys are looking into. New Year's resolution all coming together. There we go. And y'all can hear me. So that's awesome. Ain't that great? But yes, guys, today we're going to talk about a little bit of reset. It's Tuesday. I know. It's Tuesday. It's hot in Hawaii. Whole bunch of sun. But I wanted to come on because as we are in already starting the new year and we are moving along with whatever comes our way, I wanted to talk about the reset within the gig economy, because I know for sure that a lot of you guys, especially the ones that been doing it during the holidays, y'all can see the difference with the market, especially when it comes to the base pays. A lot of the companies are going back to their normal old little trifling self and giving you the lowest orders. And sometimes you may think, well, what's going on? Is the market, oversaturated? Well, I'm here to let y'all know it's not oversaturated. What happened is that during the holidays, you'll see a lot more of tips. You'll see more people giving out, a little extra bread. And when reality kicks back in, which is January, they start to pull back. So a lot of your orders that you all are seeing that seems a little lowball, it just means that there are lesser tips that's flinging around. And sometimes we just got to figure out the strategy on how you're going to still be able to create that amount that you were receiving during the holidays, and what steps should you take in order to still accomplish and achieve that goal, your daily goal. So for me, guys, like y'all already know, I keep telling you guys, multi-apping. I pull out variety of different apps. I felt the extra, what you will call like cement just yesterday. I could feel it. The orders that I was receiving was like more miles per money. Walmart Spark did a little switch as well, meaning that their base pay, they're not overly giving it to you anymore. Walmart Spark basically is holding back. So example, I could get one order for probably one drop for $38 back during the holidays. Now, guys, for $138, you are basically getting a triple drop for right around $29.30. So you're doing a little bit more work right now, but I just want to let you all to know, do not get discouraged in the gig economy right now. I love people to come back to reality, and it will pick up probably in the next couple months. Life is go ahead and start multi-apping. You're going to get one order going to the left, one order going to the right. You want to be able to open all your apps in the gig economy, whichever one gives you the best that makes sense. Now you're going to be out a little bit more than you probably bargained for, because sometimes, guys, in this market right now, you can be out there, for all lunchtime, breakfast, and sometime a little bit of dinner in order to create that goal that you probably had way back during the holidays. But it's shift. The shift is here. The resetting is here. You have to put a little bit more time into the gig, a little bit more hours in the gig in order for you to create that income as well. So that's what I want to let you all know in regards to today's reset. When it comes to the gig economy, you have to figure out different options, guys. I'm not saying, some people, if you already have a job, you may not need to go and get another job. Just figure out which app is going to work for you best. I told you guys during the holiday that Walmart Spark was my #1 app. Then it followed by Lyft, and then it followed by DoorDash. And then my 4th app basically was my Grubhub. However, though, now that we are coming back into reality, I call it reality, meaning we're off with all the excitement of giving away money and doing all the extra tips here and there. Now reality is kicking back in. People tend to pull back when it comes to the gift giving, okay? They're not as free-handed as they used to be during the holiday. The companies are not trying to pay you a little bit extra here and there for base pay. So everybody is throttling back, but I don't want you to get discouraged. What I want you to do is register on a variety of different apps. Give yourself in order for you to be able to survive, okay? Because we are in the survival of the fittest here, okay? Survival of the, especially during January, February, is going to start getting a little bit, orders. And if you do receive the order, you're going to start receiving lesser pay. All right, so that's one thing I want you all to look forward to when it comes to the reality of kicking in and the reset within the gig economy. Not that there's not a lot of orders that's still going to have. You will still have a lot of orders. However, though, you will have less pay because people are giving you less tip. The throttle has begun, okay? And I don't even want to talk about DoorDash market, because even Walmart Spark waited out. Like this morning, I did 2 Walmart Spark and I was right around $60, which is not that bad for a morning Walmart Spark getting throttle with, the pay, comparing to when it was the holidays when you receive more orders. And what I noticed is that even in a throttle back or a resetting back of the market, Walmart Spark is still winning for me. That's one of my winning apps. Now, I must tell you guys, surprise, surprise, even though Grubhub during the holiday was on my #4, I must say I got to put DoorDash on 4 now, because Grubhub came through for me today. Sometimes you just got to know how to play the game when it comes to the gig economy, okay? If you know how to play the game, you would never be discouraged, okay? Because when DoorDash is acting a little bit off for you, you can always go to Grubhub, especially if you already know which app in your area is working best for you. For me, in my area, you all already know the 4 that I do, okay? And right now, Walmart Spark still is #1. Now, I have to figure out and maneuver around the orders that I'm receiving, because trust me, there was a bunch, I guess all the orders that nobody delivered during the holidays, they're trying to get them out now. And what's happening is they are batching the orders on Walmart Spark, and basically you having more drops, but then your pay is like a $10, a $9.99 for 1 drop, which sometimes it don't look bad on paper. They will say $30, $32, maybe $34 for 16 miles. So you're like, okay, if I go miles, then it's probably pretty close to like $2 per mile. And then you compare it to DoorDash, which you don't want to be comparing nothing to DoorDash, because DoorDash is going to pay you the minimum as always. But like I mentioned to you guys, I don't know what your market look like. I know what my market look like. And right now, the throttle has begun, and I'm receiving orders, still Walmart Spark is number one, but the orders that I'm receiving, I can see that they're not trying to add nothing extra to it. Base pay is base pay and no little fluff around the edges. So hopefully this little drought that we're starting off the beginning of the year, for those that do go out there and want $50 to $100 a day, kudos to you. You probably can achieve it. But for those that have a little bigger goals and have, a little bit extra things that they want to do, they may need to bump it up. And yes, you're going to feel it. If you're a $200 a day person or a $300 a day person within the gig economy during this time of January, beginning of the year, you're going to feel that shift. You're going to feel that you're not receiving the orders that you're used to. You're going to feel it. Okay. But I just want to tell you, don't be discouraged. The market will eventually, all the extras that's driving right now, they're going to fall off, because when school starts all over again, I think today school started, but most people, they can't withstand the drought. Okay. So what happened is right now, because of the saturation, there's a lot of people that's turning on to the gig economy. Okay. But in a few more months, guess what? They're going to be gone because they can't withstand it. They're not built. Only certain people is built for the gig economy. I'm going to tell you this. Not everybody is built for it, okay? But those that know what I'm talking about, you will survive within this gig if you can withstand the drought season. Right now, like I mentioned, it's starting out a little dry. But eventually it will get a little juicy. And now you would know how to attack those holiday seasons, when there's 4-day weekends off, when there's certain, governmental breaks or whatever's going on, that you have a day off, or people having a day off and they're going to just sit home and have a barbecue or something, then you're going to turn on, because that's where the money's going to be made. Okay. But right now, I'll advise you guys to multi-app, turn on variety of your apps and figure out which one is going to work for you. For me, this morning, I told you guys I made 2 deliveries on Walmart Spark and I got $60 just like that. Boom, boom. Went to the gym. After the gym, Grubhub came through for me. So guess what? Grubhub is number 3 position for me. Lyft stays in my number 2 position, but because between Lyft and Walmart Spark, they're always looking for people. Like literally, they're looking to give you a job. So at the end of the day, guys, like I mentioned to you, both of them will always be number 1 and number 2. Everybody else will, depending on how they treat me that day. So Walmart Spark, number 1, Lyft, number 2, and number 3 and number 4, depending on them two at the end. Right now, today, Grubhub was in that 3rd position, and DoorDash, oh my gosh, let's talk about DoorDash now. So DoorDash, if you are silver on DoorDash, you definitely is going to feel the drought, because you're not going to receive the orders that you feel that you need to create that income. They're going to come in like turtle, probably snail. Okay, you're going to get one order, and then afterwards you can wait another 15, 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Some people wait time has gone up to nearly an hour because it's been that droutish during DoorDash. Now, I don't know about your zone. I'm talking about my zone. So if your zone is a little bit different, especially if you live in a fast-paced zone with all the restaurant and all the colleges and dorms around you, you would always be able to make $1 or $2, maybe a little tip throttle, but you'll be able to make a few dollars. Okay. So DoorDash for me, if you're on silver, you're feeling it. Okay. Even on gold, because you guys remember I dropped out of silver and I went into gold. And guys, I was on early this morning, not early, like probably around lunchtime. I'm like, oh, let me just do DoorDash lunchtime from, you all know the lunchtime, I gave it to you during the holidays, right around 10:45 to 1 o'clock. That's lunchtime, right? So I said, let me just turn on. I waited for like 20 minutes and didn't receive no order, and I'm gold. And the only reason I'm not silver platinum right now is because I need another 15. You know, you got to make that 100 deliveries in order to qualify for platinum ship. And Paulette been on Walmart Spark the whole time. So I'm like, la, la, la. But I have one ticket to like a pretense platinum that that I'm about to use probably this weekend. So what that does is it makes you receive the orders like a platinum, but so you can bill up the extra deliveries that you need to qualify for the 100 deliveries. So that's like my little fake platinum ship, but it only give you an option to do it for a week. And this week, like I say, I still want to lead with Walmart Spark. I think I'm going to start on this weekend. So Friday, maybe I will just focus in on my Walmart Spark to get that going. But I hope your market is doing much better than ours. Right now, we're feeling the heat. We are definitely feeling the heat here in Hawaii when it comes to the gig economy, because everything is going down. People are not tipping as much, so you're not getting those big outrageous orders. Going back to DoorDash, I mentioned to you guys that Platinum is definitely the place that you will want to qualify for, because your frequency of orders that you receive is more back to back. It's not like a silver and even a gold, because like I say, I was on for the lunch break. I waited for nearly 30 minutes, didn't receive one delivery. And it was light up. It was red and it was very busy, but because I was no longer priority. Platinum puts you in priority. It don't take you out of the lowball orders now. That's one thing with Platinum. A lot of people think I'm going to get Platinum and they're no longer going to send me no little $4 order or $2 order. I just want to tell you, rude awakening, that don't change, okay? The only thing changed is you're going to get them more frequently, okay? But I prefer to have, if I'm only going to work one app and I'm only register up on Walmart, on DoorDash, I would say Platinum ship, and you can receive your order more frequently, and that way you can create more income faster, okay? Now, like I mentioned to you guys, I have my goal. You always schedule your goal ahead of the week before it started. So I already knew every day what I wanted to make. And I just want you to know this order is going to tap me off to put me just what my goal was. Okay, like I say, some folks just want $50 a day. Some folks just want $50 a week on top of what they're already making. Some people making $100. Some people making $400 a week. Well, I know that I have some work ethic in me, but I ain't going for that all day, every day. Okay, I'll focus in on, my little $100 to $200, and then that way I can go home. Around this time, I'm heading home, and I'm topping it off with my Walmart Spark. Finally, they sent me something with sense. Now I have to carry water, but I'm going to a house. So that's another good thing when it comes to your Walmart Spark as well, because you can pick and choose if you want to receive that order. I think that app is the only app that when it comes to acceptance rate, I am off the chart. Okay, literally I don't even pay any mind anymore, because if they send me something crazy, some people be ordering 12 cases of 40 bottled waters, and they expect you to take it up to the 10th floor. I'm like, who's gonna do it? No, you guys are very trifling to be ordering all that water and expecting people to go ahead and, and carry it up the stairs. I ain't doing it. But at the end of the day, guys, some folks will do it, especially if they have themselves and some teenagers in the back of the car. They could probably take that order and take it to the next level and get it over with. But me, I ain't doing all that. I ain't carrying all those water up no 10th floor, not even on an elevator, because that's still a lot of work that you have to put in there. But like I said, today was one of those days I wanted to come on and just share with you guys not to get discouraged in regards to the gig economy right now. People may not have a lot of money to give big tips, so your orders, especially on DoorDash, is going to be the bar minimum. Some of those orders are coming in so droutish that you're like, really? Not even a 50 cents, like nothing. Nobody even trying to pay you nothing right now, because nobody got it. Okay? So if nobody have it, then all I can say is that find another app that's going to give you a little bit better treatment than that DoorDash. I don't have an issue per se with DoorDash, because I give myself options. So if DoorDash is working for that day, kudos. And if it's not working, it don't bother me none, because I have other apps that I can go on and still create my goal. I set my goal a week ahead of the week, so that way I'm focused on what it is that I'm looking for, and then I figure out which app I'm going to help me achieve that goal. And I'm no longer doing that 8 hours to 12 hours a day. It was cool just for the holiday. So once a year, God's will, that's my goal. I take 1 month off for 30 days, and I'll accomplish a certain goal. So this year, what I wanted to do the 8 to 12 hours day shift, so that I could create, and wanted to see how I can maximize my income by doing that. It worked. I could tell you that. I made a lot of money. I was hitting like 300. Hello, Sister Tanya. Hope all is well. I was hitting my 300, $400 days during the holiday, but people were tipping, and the app wanted their products out there because they want to look good on books. So they definitely was, making sure that those orders had look attractive. And that was a good thing too. When your orders just look like, man, it's so worth it. That was pretty cool. So in regards to the apps, all of the apps, how they're good, they're bad, and they're a little ugly. So I'll advise y'all to figure out which app you want to go with. Find your 4 favorite apps and put them in positions number 1, 2, 3, and 4, and depending on the time of the day, like y'all know today's Tuesday, right? Today's Tuesday. Me and DoorDash, we ain't no friends on Tuesday. DoorDash don't treat me nice on Tuesday, so I didn't even turn on to DoorDash. What I did was Grubhub kicked in on Tuesday for me, and I did 2 deliveries there, and basically they're paying pretty good. At least I didn't felt like I was running more miles than money. I felt like it all laid itself out, it worked out. And like always, Walmart Spark first thing in the morning. Don't be trying first thing in the morning or anytime after 4 o'clock. Walmart Spark is going to give you just what you're looking for, and you're going to get that nice little order that you're like, ooh, it's so worth it. I just don't like the evening ones on Walmart Spark because sometimes you can get a batch order and it look good. However, though, when the light go down, Paulette can't see. So, and most of these people in the country, they don't even have numbers on their mailbox. So for me, it's just too stressful. I don't do it, but to each his own. It's much better if you're with somebody else, maybe you and a friend, or you and one of your kids, because they can see much better. But for me, I don't do it, guys. I prefer to just stay with the times that work for me, which is early mornings and lunchtime. And then after that, I'm done. If I pick up another order, it would probably be on Walmart Spark right around about 4 to 5 o'clock. I'll get that one nice little order that makes sense, and I'll take that. But apart from that, guys, that's all I got for y'all today. Don't get all discouraged for the drought. And the drought is coming. It's a wave of drought, but that too shall pass. It's only temporary, because the majority of people that is working right now and turning on, they also want to make a few dollars for these next 3 to 4 months. So give them a little space so they can make some money too, because they ain't gonna last throughout the year. They will quit. And why they're going to quit? Because DoorDash is going to be sending them those $2 to $3 orders, and they're going to get sick of it, and they're going to be like, I ain't doing this, just cheap, I go get a job, But the ones that can withstand the test of time, they're the ones that's going to be the one rewarded in the end. Ain't that awesome? Hello, Brother Goyo. Finally, I was just going to say, well, guys, and there's Brother Goyo. I couldn't do that to you again, Brother Goyo, because last time you came on just at the cuff of me, like, going off, but I said, okay, this time I'm gonna see how you doing. Happy New Year's to you too, Brother Goyo. Hope all is well with you. Hope you guys, actually, Sister Tanya as well. Hope you all are having an amazing new you. Okay, amazing new you, and you're tweaking and resetting a little bit from what you did last year. You're improving yourself this year. So kudos to you guys for those that made it over to the 2026, and prayers to those that was not able to to be with us this year. So shout out to all of those that's here, and prayers to those that did not make it. We miss you guys as well. And on another note, like I was mentioning to you in regards to the reset, Sister Tanya, how about your swimming? When are you going to start back up your swimming? I haven't forgot, Sister Tanya. But how you doing, sis? How is everything with you? I hope all is well with you. Hope all is well with you too, Brother Goyo. Sometimes we will come on and Paulette just be passing through, 15, 20 minutes. I'm like, okay, I gotta go. Psh, be gone. But, sometimes you just sit down and you chit chat and touch base with everybody. So today I'm checking in. My resetting is checking in and making sure that y'all don't be getting discouraged now. Not just because it's just the 6th of January. No need to be discouraged, because life is going to be life, and ain't nothing we can do about it. It's out of our control. Okay? So all we can do, pray about it. Just pray about it. And I love God to just take his turn. Pray about it, and I love God to just take his turn and to do what needs to be done. But life is going to be life, and it's not going to stop for you. It's not going to stop for me. And the only thing that we can change is ourselves and how we see it. How can we improve? How can we better that attitude towards it? So that's definitely something. I'm not trying to get discouraged. Last year I was on my fitness journey, my health journey. I'm still on it, guys. Nothing changed. I'm definitely on my 9th week, going into the 10th week, and I feel like I'm accomplishing something. It's not, I mean, I'm not going to be all skinny like Claudia Schiffer, walking around looking like all those little, little sticks, but we're working towards it. We're still improving ourselves. We're still making better choices. So my reset for this year is the same as last year. I'm doing a little bit better. First, I was doing just 2 days a week in the gym. Whoop, whoop. Now Paulette is more focused. I carved in. I resetted my routine, my daily schedule. I reset it a little bit, tweak it here and there. So now I'm going in, guys, and I'm getting myself 5 days out of the week, a little bit of workout here, workout there, strength training. So you know what? Compared to last year, this year on my reset, I can say officially that we making some move. Okay, we making some moves from 2 days to 5 days a week, getting your workout in and focusing yourself. That's a good thing. I really would love to pick up some more outdoor adventures, but it's also winter here for us. So whenever it's winter, it's raining a lot. So ain't no way you can go sliding down no hills and, falling off a cliff here. So you just wait until when the sun come out and everything is all dried up. Then I'll probably go and play outside a little bit more for you guys. I still owe you guys that hike with the 2,000 and something steps all the way up. That's called Cocoa Head. I'm going to do that in the near future. Just right now, everything is too slippery and muddy, and I want to be around for you guys a little bit longer, okay? So I'm not going to go and jump off anything or go hiking outdoors and slide down and, pull it be gone. I ain't ready yet. Okay? She's still tarrying for the Holy Ghost. So I ain't ready yet, all right? So I need to take caution. And I need to focus. Hello, Sister A. Brown. How are you today? Hope all is well. Thank you guys for coming in and just chit-chatting. Today we're just having a reset day and just talking in regards to, life be life and not get discouraged when things are not going the way that you will want them to go. Probably last year there was things that were going on in your life that, those silent things that go on in each other's life that not everybody know about it. But I just want you to know that the battle is not yours, it's the Lord's, and you all have to just let it go and allow God to lead. Let him lead. When he pulled that slingshot, jeez, woo, we may not like it. Most of the time we don't like that slingshot pull back, but he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He always going to show up right on time. Sister Tanya say, yeah, too cold. Oh my gosh, it's cold over there. Well, send me some of that heat, okay? So I'm going to send you some sun and you send me some snow. How about that, okay? Because over here, it rained a little bit last night. It was windy. It blew the whole, I felt like my whole roof was about to just take off. But you know what? What happened was, it was this morning, the sun came up and everything was just refreshing and just like, oh my gosh, it's too much, it's too hot. Now it's humid because I guess the rain sucked out all the moisture. So now it's like, oh no, we ain't ready for this. Okay, we ain't ready for this. Sister Abraham say, amen, sis. That's right. Yeah, no sense of us trying to hold on and stressing and worrying about shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Just let things go. And I love God to do his job and us to sit down and stop trying to hand him so much stress, so much extra stress for things not happening how we want it to happen. It will happen in due time. I don't worry about it anymore. Okay, just let it go, let it be. It will figure itself out. Okay, all right. Whatever he could bring me to. He will make sure to see me through it. Okay, that's the thought process is 2026. Anything that you're facing right now, don't worry about it. Because if God allow you to get there, he's going to make sure to see you through it too. So just have faith, believe, and it too shall pass. All right. Well, anyway, guys, we are up on our 30 minutes. I told you guys, these conversations on the go, I don't want to overdo it with you guys. I just want to come straight to the point, boom, and make sure that you guys, get the info that I'm trying to give. I'm trying to drag it too long. And time is short for me too. Time is short for me. I respect your time, and sometimes, yes, I may go a little bit longer than I'm supposed to, but I'm looking at doing a little shorter ones this year. Eventually, when I can sit down and give you guys a nice little one, I probably go 45 to an hour. Maybe on one of my juicing ones, I'll go a little bit longer. But today, guys, on Conversation on the Go, 30 minutes is all she got. I am empty. Not empty, but I'm a little hungry. That's right. I know I'm hungry. It's lunchtime. But I'm just saying, I gave you guys the little tip of the day. I just hope that you guys, receive it. And if you don't receive it, it's because you're not in the gig economy. You haven't noticed yet, but eventually you will. And if you never try the gig economy, you're missing out on the extra shmoney that's out there, right? But anyway, man, happy new year to you guys. Stay focused, reset your goals from last week to this week. Do not give up on yourself. Do not give up on yourself, okay? And have faith that this too shall pass. Whatever you're going through, it's okay. We all going through something. You're not alone, okay? Don't be thinking, oh my God, Paulette don't ever say or go through stuff. I go through things too. I just have a different attitude. Okay? Anything that's out of my control, I can't control it anyway. So why am I going to get bent out of shape for it? That's how that's it. I take it like a grain of salt. And I love God to do what he has to do. And it's going to happen in his time and not mine. It's never my timing. Okay? She ain't nothing but dust in her dress with a scarf. So I'm going to say, I be the goodie to y'all. I love y'all. God bless you, Sister Abraham. Say, God bless you, Sister Paulette. Happy New Year and your family and all. Likewise, Sister Abraham, and Happy New Year's to everybody up in here. Thank you all for coming on Life with Paulette. Conversations on the go. And I'll see you later. I be the goodies, baby. Bye-bye. Deuces. Oh, my goodness. Yes, Lord. Yes.